Hey guys, Dr. Sean here. I got asked a question this week about whey as a protein supplement and what do I think about it. I'm not a big fan of it. Dr. Loomis, my mentor, and I have discussed this on many occasions and what we think of how it's utilized, how the body uses it. There's all kinds of companies that will tell you the chemistry of this and the chemistry of that, but when it comes to digestion, breaking down protein requires the right enzyme. You have to have the right key. And whey is very, very challenging for the body to use. It's a very complex protein, which makes it extremely difficult to tear apart so the body can use its bits and pieces. That's one of the reasons why the cattle industry, the dairy industry, literally throws it away. They get rid of it. They don't use it. You ever look at yogurts? You know the difference between Greek yogurt and plain yogurt? Right? I was like, oh, it's the protein, right? Greek yogurt's got twice as much protein as regular yogurt does, and it does. Do you know what they do, how they make those two different? They filter the Greek yogurt one more time. Regular yogurt they strain once. Greek yogurt they do a second time on top of that. They do it again. So that extra filtering, what does it remove? Must be impurities and all that stuff. It removes the whey. Now you're scratching your head right now thinking, well, if they take the whey out of the Greek yogurt and that's the protein, then how is this getting more? Because it's not a good protein source. It's not usable. The body can't digest it well. It struggles with it. And things that you cannot digest tend to bloat you and make you gassy. Anybody out there ever take a protein powder, a shake, a drink, and get a little bloaty, get a little gassy, all say, oh, sorry, I'm taking my protein powder. I hear it all the time, guys, at the gym. Constantly, oh, I'm real gassy now, I'm doing that protein powder. That's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. So we have a product that Dr. Loomis made called No Whey. Kind of poking fun of it, right? It's a different protein source. It's not a soy. It's not a whey. All right, it's a different protein source that the body can digest and utilize. But you're not going to see the big claims. You're not going to see, oh, it's got 30 grams of protein in there. That's great if it's locked in a Brink safe truck and you can't open it. It's worthless to you. Now I want to leave you with this kind of parting bit here on whey. And I think this will help, I hope. The World Health Organization has gone through and looked at just about every food on the planet, looking for the best sources of nutrition for third world countries and starving children. There's a medical condition called quashing syndrome. It's a distended, bloated abdomen in a child that looks anorexic. Their body's eating their muscle because they can't get enough protein in their diet. Now, we've always had problems in the past when we donate food to third world countries to help them. A lot of times because of politics and this and that, the food just sits in the dock and rots, and it never gets to the people. If these powders were so fantastic, don't you think every third world nation on the planet would be stocking up on these? They don't rot, they don't spoil, they can handle the high heat and the weather because they're in a container and they're sealed. They never spoil. You don't have to worry about them going bad on a dock. They can sit there for 10 months. But you don't have these guys ordering these. You don't see Ghana hopping up and saying, hey, I'd like 55 tons of whey protein from so-and-so's muscle builder. You don't see that. Doesn't that make you kind of scratch your head a little bit and question why? If it's not good enough to help a malnourished child, then how is it ever going to help you? It can't. The body doesn't digest it well. It's not usable. And here's the real kicker. When the World Health Organization goes through and they look at all these proteins, and by the way, an egg with the yolk is the best protein in any food on the planet. That's what your RDA for protein is based off of, is the egg. Number one. There's nothing even close to it. Meats, chicken, fish, things like that, they're second on the list. Then you go down to the whey and the soy. They kind of fall in the same picture. They're what they call net nitrogen utilization. It's how much nitrogen is produced when you get a good quality protein in it. And that's how they measure how effective that protein was inside the body. With whey, it's 17%. 17%. That means 17% of that protein, of that 30 grams, the body's going to use. Now all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's not a whole lot. What does it do with the other 83? And this is the key. It converts it either into a sugar or a waste product. So think about that. Oh, you're telling me I'm getting a bunch of sugar out of my whey protein? Basically, yeah. And a waste product that you have to get rid of. So not only are you gumming up digestion, you're also potentially getting in your own way. I'm Dr. Sean. I hope that helps you.